Hey YouTube, it's Mike Peng Gangster here. Today I wanted to make a quick video, under 5 minutes, just to give people a little bit of a reminder of how important it is to do the right stuff at the beginning of your Ultimate account, okay? Um, EA has, in the previous years, made a lot of player SBCs, okay? We've seen exactly how they went last year with how hard they went with SBC players and, like getting the I-rated fodder. They made it in a way that, like they wanted to make your team the most untradeable possible, okay? And a lot of people eventually drained their coins to basically, like to basically complete certain SBCs or whatever. A lot of people, I felt like a lot of people didn't have like uh, coins on their account. I feel like a lot of people would like spend their coins on a lot of stuff. For example, one of the biggest mistakes I've seen last year was people buying stuff in the store, like those big packs that would guarantee you stuff. Um, I'm not sure if there's any available right now, but there was like promo packs where early on, I think there is one actually. Yeah, like this one for example, where you pay 175k or 2,000 FIFA points, FC points, and you get like 25 rare gold players with basically a loan, arrow and icon, 10 game loans, which they're loan cards. Okay, so it's just not a smart thing to do, right? It's just not a smart buy in my eyes, at least. Okay, so make sure that you're doing the right thing early on because it does really affect how your account increases, especially if you're someone that doesn't want to spend FC points. Like for example, I bought the Ultimate Edition, so we ended up getting the 4,600 FC points. I ended up spending them right away on the promo packs that came out. I can't remember the ones that came out, but I think this was one of them, and I can't remember exactly, but I ended up basically spending my 4,600 points on those packs, right? Again, another thing I noticed people do also, they spend their coins on items they need to basically complete SBCs. As I was showing you guys early on in the video, I was showing you guys the Kevin De Bruyne and James Madison, right? Now, avoid this at all costs at the beginning of the year. I know some of you people may have Kevin De Bruyne as your favorite player, but I guarantee you this guy will end up getting other special cards throughout the year. I don't know if he's going to get an SBC, but most likely this particular SBC that came out here, most likely there will be some sort of party bag throughout the year, which will give you the option to maybe pack him, right? So not to worry too much about these type of players early on. Just try to focus on taking your coins, selling the stuff that you have that it's not too valuable, and buying meta players so that you could actually invest your coins properly. Do not buy fodder early on. Fodder has not risen in the first couple of weeks of FIFA ever. I don't ever remember seeing like 85s, 86, 87 like going extremely high at the beginning because a lot of people have these I-rated cards because of the SBC objectives that we get and all that stuff, which just basically doesn't make these cards rise instantly right away. So for you to basically, make more coins, the best investments right now are actually buy cards in the league that you're playing that are meta. For example, the first card I decided to buy is, which I like to call him Varadona. I ended up buying Varadona for basically 44k. The only reason why I call him Varadona is because I can't say his name. I do apologize for that. But as you can see, I paid 44k for him. And if I look on the market already, he is already going for like a little over 50,000 coins, I'm assuming here. Like probably like, yeah, probably like low 50s. Okay. So slowly he's rising. Okay. And the point of this is that you know which cards to buy that are meta because they already have some sort of a price to them. For example, I ended up packing Upamecano. Now, Upamecano is one of those defenders that will be used, for example, in the Bundesliga. So, for example, right now he's in the low 20s, okay? So, it's quite obvious when the standard edition comes out next week. A lot of people that are going to be doing German leagues are going to want to hike AV or hybrid leagues, for example, where they're using French players um, and they want to use some players from the German league, for example. Buying a card like Upamecano will definitely help the links, and also this is a very good defender to buy early on, right? So, like looking at these type of cards, these are the cards you want to be looking at because these are the cards most likely they're going to up in price. Now, one of the cards I was looking at, for example, was, since I'm using most likely Serie A squad. Well, it's a hybrid squad, but I want to use some Serie A players because I don't really like Manny at all. I ended up getting Manny as an untradeable. Um, I wanted to buy Osimhen, for example. Now, Osimhen is a good example because when you look at Serie A, for example, he's the top striker, at least for the next month in that league, and he's going for like around 60 something thousand, 65K. To me, it seems like a no-brainer if you go in Serie A to like basically buy yourself a Osimhen. Most likely, by the time Standard Edition comes out, he ends up going up to 100K. Okay. Anyway, the whole purpose of this video is to make sure people understand that be very cautious with what you do at the beginning with your account because it is very hard to make money at the start. So try to like do the right decisions and try to basically avoid spending coins on buying fodder for SBCs. Um, I know sometimes you're just missing a few cards to create like a Kevin De Bruyne, but you end up like spending 20, 30,000 coins, which at the end of the day, it's just extra coins that if you would have invested it correctly early on, it would have given you that power to have more coins, which eventually would have led to you being able to buy more expensive and better players for your team. So again, throughout this season, what I'm going to do is, again, like last year, I will always come up with videos when I see good potential investments and stuff like that. I will also come out with videos where, for example, if I see good tactics, good formation, anything that helps you basically throughout your journey with Ultimate Teams. That's the whole point of this channel, is for me to help people out. I am a casual player that likes to play this game a lot. I don't consider myself near elite player. I'm just a regular 14 win type of guy in weekend league and stuff like that. But I think that since there's a lot of people that are in the same shoe as me, a lot of people would like to listen to like what I have to say about the game, especially when it comes to like tactics and stuff like that. Because like if a pro player tells you these are the best formation, best tactics, it's kind of hard to basically agree with it because he makes any formation look like the best formation because he's a pro player for a reason. Where, for example, a player that's struggling to go to from 11 wins to 14 wins, when he actually does get to that step to go from 11 to 14, he probably did something that changed his outcome of getting there, right? So most likely that's the type of person you want to listen to because that's the person that you could basically um, rely on feeling the exact like going through the same scenarios as you, right? So hopefully you are going to keep watching, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next videos. Okay, have a good day, guys. Bye bye.